Okay, hi everyone. Can you hear me? Somebody tell me if you can, and we will get started. There will be a little bit of delay between me talking and reading your responses, so bear with me. Perfect, they can hear me, great. So welcome, this is my first ever sketch sessions. So thank you all for being part of it. How many people are here already? This is quite exciting. 21 of you, great, brilliant. Well, thank you for joining. I've created this little setup here, so just to explain how things are going to go. I received quite a lot of photos to sketch, actually, more than I expected. So I've had to choose 5 that I thought would make a good session. Different angles, different perspectives, different colors, and things that will all be very different, hopefully. And hopefully you will enjoy everything that I've picked out. So we're going to do 20 minutes per sketch. If you're sketching along, maybe that might be a bit quick. Maybe it'll be a bit slow. I don't know. So I will put a timer on the screen up here. Up here, there will be a timer. And where I am now will actually be the desk, and I will be up there. And then over here, I will display the picture that I am sketching. Here will be the location of the sketch, or location of the photo, and the person who submitted it, or whatever they want to be known as. So, and then down here, which sketch we're on. Down here, if you want to submit a photo, this is how you can do it, by going to my new website, artingaboutstudio.com, and on there you can submit a photo for the next one. And if I get lots of castles, for example, I might do a castle-themed week, or a cafe-themed week, or whatever. Also, if you are sketching along, when you've finished your sketches, if you put them on Instagram, you can tag me here at artingabout, and then I'm going to share all of the sketches that I get tagged in, and that way we can all find each other and create this little community. And I think that's it. I'm just going to mention, I'm going to be using these paintbrushes by Artify. They've sent me them to test out and give them some feedback. So I'm going to be using these throughout the session, which I've not even used yet. Let's get that out of the way. I don't have my sound effects in this video, which is a shame. So they've got 24, I think. Was it a 24-piece set? I've just taken the box away so I can't see. 25-piece set. They are enhanced synthetic brushes. So, oh, and a palette knife, which I won't be using. So yeah, I'm going to be using those throughout, and I might give a little bit of feedback to you guys on that as well. So, let's see. Who do we have here? Stacy. Roots and Ruin. Amy Salvaje. Maria. Margaret, Ellis, Christina, Sydney, well, lots of you. Between each sketch, we're also going to do, we'll have a little chat and just have a little chat, say how we thought the sketch went, if we thought it was hard or difficult, time for questions, anything like that. I don't claim to be any kind of authority on sketching. But I just like to do what I like to do. And if you like to do it, why not do it together? Also, another thing that's coming out of this is I know that some people don't have an urban sketching chapter near them. So this is as close as I can get to creating one where we can all sketch together. So, sorry, I'm just having a bit of trouble with these brushes. I don't know what to do with them. So, although it's not really urban sketching, because we're doing it from a photo, is the best we can do online, right? One more thing to mention. The images that I put here might be a bit small for you, so you can go to my my community tab, and the pictures are going to be uploaded throughout. So I've pinned that in the chat, I think. So if you want to see a bigger photo, you can get it from there. Okay. Oh, I'm a bit nervous. Right, shall we crack on? Shall we start with the first one? Any questions before we start? I'll give you a minute. Roots and Ruin has said that when we were in the Urban Sketchers Symposium, Stacey and I managed to do 3 sketches in the time it took her to do 1. I think that's what she just said. You two know 20 minutes for me. I'll have drawn a single brick. Yeah, that's about right. It is true. So, any questions? Hi. Oh, Dylan, hi. Okay, doesn't seem like there are any questions. So, let's just get going, shall we? I'm going to be using this Magnani 1404 Portofino block. I actually thought I had bought a Fabriano block, but when I got home I realized I bought this one instead. So this is the one I'm going to be using. I don't really know how to use the blocks. Oh, there we go. I'm going to take that off. I presume I don't need that paper. Alrighty. So let's get the first sketch. I'm going to move up into this little screen now, I think, hopefully, if this works. There we go. Yes. So this is the first sketch we're going to do. I've printed it out so I can see it. Magnani is nice paper. Good. Well, it feels nice. It's nice and smooth. I do like a smooth one. Is the smooth hot pressed? Yeah. It's 300 grams. 18 by 26 centimeters, 100% cotton, hot pressed, natural white, blah, 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 everything. So this is the sketch we're going to be sketching. This was sent by Jude in Oz. And she did say that this was a photo she took when she did a sketching retreat with Sketch and Scrubs in Devon, in Lynmouth, Harbour in Devon, and she said it was so hot that she didn't get anything sketched. So hopefully she's somewhere a little bit cooler today and can sketch this. So let's see. If you can't stay for everything, that's fine. You can. I'm going to put this on replay so you can catch up at another time if you want to. All right. So let's go. I'm going to use my Lamy Safari. Oh. I haven't talked about my paints, sorry. I've got lots of different paints going on in here. I've got some Daniel Smith, Winsor and Newton in this one. I have Shinhan Art in this one. I don't know which ones I'm going to use, but I'll tell you as I'm doing it. I have Rosa Gallery in this one. I'm running out of space. And I have some Roman Schmoll in this one. Those are the ones that we got at the symposium. So let's get going. Right. So we're going to get a little timer up here, and when the timer goes off, that's when we have to finish. Are you ready? Oh, it started. The timer started. Let's go. Oh, I've made a mess of this already. Right. Well, anyway. So we have this in Lynmouth Harbour. Right. I'm going to imagine where my thirds are going to be. And I'm going to put this part here. I'm going to have this at the top of 1/3, I think, just to keep it nice and 30. Okay, I've not even started. I'm going straight in with pen because I don't have time for anything else. A little bit nervous. Oh, there you go. First line done. So there you go. So I'm not going to think too much about it, to be honest. I'm just going to go for it, and hopefully it will all just make sense in the end. Right, so if that is that big... Ooh, sticky fingers. 1, 2, 3, that's about 6 of that. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Did I count that as the 1? 1, 2. Yes, I did. Okay, so I'm going to do 5 more of that down. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, I'm going to have that as the bottom of the doorway there. Ooh, let's go. Tick-a-tick-a-tick. That's about 1 of those. Maybe a little bit less. If I go a little bit quiet, it's just because I'm concentrating, and sometimes I even forget to breathe, so don't worry about me, I'll survive. Hopefully when the 20 minutes is up, a little alarm should go off, so I know. Oh, I've just thought it would have been nice to have like a little beep every 5 minutes or something, so that I can know where I am in the timer without having to look up. Maybe that's something I can do next time. Oh, there's a little bird up here. I'm going to add that little bird on. Little bird. Oh, there's another bird down there. When you sketch quickly, it does make you think, what do I need to include? What can I get away with not including? And to be honest, I normally try and include too much, I think. I'm just trying to forget that I'm drawing a building. I'm just trying to look at the outline at the moment. Oh, you see, now that hasn't gone right. That should maybe be more diagonally focused. Oh well, never mind. I'm going to pretend that I can see that there. Shouldn't necessarily do that though. You shouldn't pretend to see things. You should draw what you can see and leave it at that, because your mind will play tricks on you and tell you that something is there that isn't. Apologies for that noise. That's my air conditioning emptying the water, if you can hear it. He likes to make a nice song and dance about it. There we go. She's had her moment. Might want to turn autofocus off. Oh, on here. It's autofocus on there. There we go. I think I fixed that. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. How are we? 15 minutes. Okay, so this has been 5 minutes so far. There's kind of a little block thing there. I think I've made this too wide and not skinny enough. But what can we do? Got to go with it. There's another little thing there. Has the autofocus issue resolved? I don't want to go all the way to the bottom of the page, just in case I decide to frame this or something. Okay, right, well, something's happening, huh? Put this down here. I want to get that little bird on as well, so let's put that little bird there. And here we're going to have, this is kind of coming down towards us, following this line. Let's do that, getting bigger. And one about the middle as well. You don't always have to add everything, and especially if you're doing it so quickly, you don't need to add everything either. I guess that should have kept on going up there, really. Okay, let's just... Okay, right. Well, it looks similar. It looks like it's going to the same party at least. So, there's a little sign there. Let's try and get a few more details into it now. We've got the basic shapes. Quite like that, that pole there. So I'm going to add that. I'm going to maybe make it a little bit bigger. Make a bit of a feature out of it. Do. There's a little window thing there. Oh, there's a little door thing up here too. Didn't notice that first of all. Okay. What's that? Don't know what that is. Never mind. What's the time? I do have a friend here who's going to change the water for me in between sketches. So, and he can hear me. So I'm going to say, tell me, Martin, tell me when I have 5 minutes left. Okay? Okay? Thank you. Perfect. Just adding in some random bricks. I'm not going to do them all, but just to make it look like it's made of brick. And they're all kind of irregular shapes. But then some, like these, are not irregular. So maybe I should just try and work on that too. These have got like... I don't know, like a triangular pyramid-y form. I'm trying to find the right words to describe things, and I can't because I'm stressed. Show that these are more regular bricks compared to the other ones. And then I'm going to draw the bricks going down in the same direction when there's a bit of perspective. Well, I'm going to attempt to anyway. What are we on? 8:58. pick whatever that thing is there. I'm going to do it there. Is there anything written on this? What does that say? Nothing. It does have a bit of kind of a shadow. There's going to be a bit of shadow under here as well. And under here. So I'm just going to do some lines. This is all in shadow. This shadow comes down here. And mostly all of that in shadow. And that's all in shadow. I don't know if this is a good idea for doing these shadows, but I started it, so I'm going to continue. That's in shadow, this is in shadow. Whatever happened there is in shadow. The underside of this is in shadow. There's like shadows along there, but all right. Oh, I've smudged it there on my wrist. I always do that. Right. Right, let's get some colours on this. I'm going to take round 14. Ooh, look at that. Water. I've got 2 pots of water, one for mixing and one for picking up. Let me spray these because I don't know which I'm going to use. I think I'm going to go for the Rose Gallery to start with. Spray them. Nearly chucked my water all over the floor. Right. I'm going to take... maybe that's not the one I wanted to take. Oh, this this paintbrush holds a lot of water. It's quite nice, quite thick. Right, I want to water that down. So I'm just going to do a wash over the building first, so that hopefully it's going to look like it has sun on it. Again, everyone will do things in their own way, I suppose, but this is just what I do. And I don't always think I do the same thing twice. I sometimes do different things every time. It's a lovely colour though, isn't it? Yellow is my favourite colour anyway. Where's my... I think I could be quite happily just leave it as that. I think that's really cute. But I'm not going to. Let's get some sky. This is just called light blue. So you would imagine that light blue would be good for skies, wouldn't you? Look at that. Nice. I like this paintbrush. It's a little bit light, maybe a little bit light in the hand, the paintbrush, but other than that, I quite like it. Now I'm going to do something that Toby Sketch Loose does here, which is just splatter that into the sky. And then he takes a wet brush, I think, and just kind of moves it around. Oh, that little purple bit there.
minutes.
5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes. How you all doing? Oh, that might be a bit much. Just smudge it out. Right, that will do for the sky for me. let's see. You need some red brick. And I think I'm going to take this burnt umber. No, not burnt umber, sorry, burnt sienna. What colour is that? Shall I put that into it? It's purpley colour. It's maybe a little bit too dark. I need to get some red from somewhere. Let's take... Oh, yeah, maybe we should take the Symposium colour. What happens if I mix that into it? Well, that'll do. That's kind of a bricky colour, isn't it? Right, let's do it. It's still a little bit wet underneath, but I'm happy with that. I'm happy for it to merge and move around. How are we all feeling stressed? What's that called? Right. That'll do for the door, I guess. Your colours don't have to be exact, just use whichever colours you have. Really doesn't matter too much. Oh, I thought this was a wall. It's not. This is like lobster cages. So let's get that in a greeny colour. Nice bit of green. I'm going to mix my green in with that yellow. And like maybe use that just to tie the green in with the rest of the sketch. I want this to just merge and mingle around a bit. And let's get maybe a bit of that as well, like that. Just to give different textures. Just looked at the screen. Who just said that they've they started with pencil? No time for pencil when there's only 20 minutes. What about that thing up at the top? Should I make that green too? Why not? Okay, so this has become a green and yellow kind of sketch. I'm going to change paintbrush just to try some different sizes. Let's go with a size 4. 48 seconds. Gosh, where's the time gone? Oh, and it's got all the gum Arabic on it. Stress. I haven't even got the colour in my birds. My birds are going to be green. All right. I think they were black birds, but they're now green birds. Oh, there we go. Oh, it didn't beep. Well, that was 1 minute. I'm just going to put that there. Woo! There we go. Wow. That was stressful. Jump scare. Did you hear the alarm? I didn't hear the alarm on my end, so it was a good job I was looking up. How did we get on? Let me have a look at what people have said during this. Magnani is cotton paper. We can all lose our sanity together. I can't stay for all, but catch up later. Yes, we've seen that part. Did the autofocus issue improve? That's what I want to know. Thank you, Dylan. Okay, what about the people who started with pencils? How far did you get? Did you get any ink down? Did you get any watercolour down? Looks very pretty. Thank you, Paolo. Jump scare. Was that the sound from the timer? Got as far as inking. Yes. Was the alarm too loud? I can turn it down if it needs to be quieter. Will heard the alarm and it made me jump. Okay, the focus is good. Good. So some people have ink and no colour, but that's all right. Just do what you can do. That's part of the fun of it. Well, that was how I finished. And that's all right. There was a little fly on it. I'm going to try not to smudge the ink with my hand this time. Right. So that was sketch 1 done. Got the sketch and painting done literally as the alarm went off. Right, well, I'm going to have a little bit of a chat while I wait for that to dry a little bit before I take it off, I think. So, I'm going to use my... Oh, I said I was never going to use the palette knife, and here I am using the palette knife to remove that. Oops. I'm scared I'm going to knock things off my desk. Guys, please remember to give this video a like as well, because then other people can find it as well while I'm live. There we go. Oh, we need to sign it. Remember to sign your work. Sorry, I'll stop pointing sharp things at you. I just do a little NS. And then I put the year, which is 26. Right, so I'm going to put that one off to one side somewhere to dry, perhaps over there. Okay, just finished with the pencil, no color. Thank you very much, Maria. Good. So if anybody has just joined, we're doing sketch sessions, and you have a little description over here. We're going to move on to the second one in just a minute. I think the second sketch should be on my, not the second sketch, sorry. I think the second reference photo should be on the community tab now. So you can take a look at that. Only got as far as I did thanks to a heat tool. Can't take that out of urban sketching. Sometimes I take a little fan, like a battery operated fan, and try and do that. And if you have one with the heat setting, even better, but I don't have one of those. If the watercolor doesn't dry and it's mixing all right on the paper, I don't really mind anyway. I just let it mix around. Put down a half empty bowl of soup in order to join you for the second sketch. Finish your soup, finish your soup. Okay, right, let's move on. We don't need that one anymore. So the second sketch is going to be This one. This is in, where is it? I don't know how you pronounce this. I think Maria, I think you speak Italian. It's Promiod? Promiod? Promiod. I don't know how you say it. Promiod Valley. No, Promiod in Aosta Valley in Italy. This was sent by @vb.a.colori_. Try saying that after a few beers. So, drawing with Dolores, Stephanie. Hello, thank you. Are you sketching along, Steph? Christina, this is yours. Are you in the chat? Good. Now I liked this one because I thought it just looked almost like a little circle, like a little hobbit house. So, what colours might I use here? I might use the Symposium colour again for this orange. And I've got a couple of greens for the roof. And like greys down here. It's quite simple in terms of colour. But, you know, you shouldn't necessarily use all your colours that you have. Just limit yourself to a few. This one looks trickier. Well, I wanted them to be a little different, you know? So, how about the people who started with pencil in the last one start with pen? Go straight in with pen. I dare you. Shall I actually change up my pen? I used the Lamy Safari on the last one. Shall I use my Hongdian Bude nib? Or shall I use this kind of navy micron? What should I do? I'm going to stick with the Lamy Safari for this one. All right. Shall we go? Go on, Maria, you can do it. Use your pen. Go straight in with your pen. So yeah, this is Hobbiton in Italy. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to start. I'm going to put it directly in the middle. Actually, I'm just going to. It's about the right size for my paper. Brilliant. Right. I'm going to just take my hand and do that. Right. Top, bottom. Path. Roof. Okay. How wide are we going to have it? Something like that. All right. Let's go. I'm going to start with this little triangle bit in the middle, I think, and then I can work everything else out from there. Right. Just going to do some confident lines. One of my pet hates, sorry if anybody does this, is when people do like the little kind of feathery lines and they go like this. Don't like that. But that's just me. Try and forget what it is you're looking at and just try and follow the lines. Like it's all just a series of shapes, really, isn't it? Got a big triangle with two little triangles inside it, basically. It's Looks like a very cute little holiday home. There's a little bit more squat in my picture, but never mind. Is that the same on both sides? I think so. Trying to draw what I see, not what I think I see. If you want to loosen things up a bit, you can try doing a bit of continuous line. If you feel like it's getting a bit overwhelming, just some continuous line will loosen you up. I very often move my pen, not my pen, my pad around to make drawing straight lines easier, but I'm trying not to do that so much. So here we have one skylight. Which is open. I'm going to try and make that look like it is open. And on the other side as well, which isn't open. So we're going to try and make that one look a little bit different. So it doesn't look open. Okay. Under this. So about here there is some sort of doorway thing going down there. And on this side, it doesn't go all the way down, there's a bush there. Just make some leafy kind of shapes for a bush. Kate Bush. Too many pens in the way. I've done that kind of coming in a little bit the side, so I'm going to do the same on the other side as well. There's another kind of planty thing here. I'm not really focusing too much on what kind of plants they are, what kind of leaves they are, because we don't have that luxury, that time. Doorway. I'm really looking forward to seeing what everybody does with the references. Should be really interesting, right? To see how everybody does things slightly different and in their own way. And I'm sure I'm going to see loads and be like, oh, I wish I'd done it like that. Which I often do. I'm always really jealous of what other people come up with and how creative other people are. I'm going to try and just look for some details. I don't know what's something weird's gone on at the side here. Oh, is it the way I've been holding it? I've done the perspective going up instead of down. Can I fix that in any way? I'm just gonna draw on top of it and make it go down. Why not? Who's gonna stop me? You've got, it's all like hexagon shapes, but I'm not going to stand here and do hexagons forever. I'm not standing either, I'm sitting. But I'm just going to do squiggles. Why not? I don't know what the point in that was. Like, I'm supposed to be not focusing too much on the details, and I feel like I'm picking out the wrong things to focus on, you know? But then maybe that's just me overthinking. They should have been kind of going in some kind of perspective, but never mind. Oh, I thought about doing this light at the front, but I've not left space for it, so never mind. Door handle lock. Peephole. So the place where I went to get these printed out today is a terrible printer. Like all the details lost. Cost me 80 cents per print as well. I thought that was quite a lot. Or is that normal for having something printed out? Well, I thought for the outskirts of Barcelona it was a lot anyway. There's like curtains in there, but I don't know if I'm just going to do that. Right, let's get some colour on here because we've got 8 minutes left. I'm going to use Shinhan for this one. Shinhan Arts in South Korea sent me these a few months ago. Let's go for a 10. Actually, no. Let's not go for a 10. Let's go for a flat. I'm going to go for a flat 18. Right. What colour is this? It's kind of pinky, so let's start with red. I'm red. Ties ahead. Put this permanent. Is it permanent yellow, pale lemon? I don't know what colour that is. Oh yeah, that looks about right. Right kind of colour. I think it might just be called permanent yellow. Can't remember the name. But anyway, don't matter. So I'm using this flatter brush to try and keep myself more loose. Keep looking at the screen for the reference instead of down at the one that I've prepared down here. I'm not even going to think too much about the lines. I'm going to go out of the lines. I'm going to go in the lines. Look at that. Look, I'm messing up my yellow. I always do. Splash right. The roof. I'm doing it again. Roof is green. So I've got a Viridian green here. And I've also got permanent green, which interestingly enough are both the same pigment, PG7, which I find a little strange because they look very different in colour, but it's apparently the way it's ground. Anyway, so let's just slap that on the roof. And I'm going to slap it down here into these bushes. Yeah, I like that. Let's get some burnt sienna on the go. Look at this burnt sienna, is slightly different to the other one that I used from... What was the other one? Rosy Gallery. The Rosy Gallery one's much more orangey. If that means anything to you. 5 minutes. Well, actually, you're on a bit of a delay because I've only got 4 minutes 10. Right, I'm going to make a grey for down here by using the ultramarine blue. And, oh, look at that. Perfect. Done it already. Ultramarine and burnt sienna mixed grey. Got like a really burnt umber for that. The like planks of wood before the door. Oh, actually, that's really nice. I'm going to put that in the door as well, I think. What about those curtains? Stressing. Right, let's get some... I'm going to use this subsidiary palette that also came with the Shinhan. And I'm going to take this cerulean blue. And that's going to be our sky. It was a nice blue day with some clouds. Right, so I'm just going to... blob it on. You were right, Margaret. This paper, not Margaret. Was it Margaret? Or was it Maria? Somebody said this paper's nice, and it is. It's nice. I'm gonna put that in the windows as well, even though it's not really. Oh, I need to get some shadows going on. Oh, I didn't do my shadows on my last picture. That was a big mistake. Oh, am I allowed to go in at the end and put some shadows into some things? Is that allowed? Wow. Wow. That was... Oh, my goodness me. That was a lot. I don't have time to let things dry. Maybe I should just use a drier brush to start with. Just gonna do that. Mess that up. Why not? 1 minute to go. Shadows here. I'm using the purple, by the way, or the violet, if you will, for the shadows. Oh, why have I done this to myself? Why have I... This is very stressful. There's actually a shadow from the pole going down there as well. Oh, that was a little trellis there, I didn't realise. Gosh, I feel like it's missing something. It's missing some colour somewhere. Looks very flat. I need it to dry. Come on, I've got 12 seconds dry. It's not going to happen. There we go. Time up again. I think I've just realised why I can't hear the beeping. I think the sound's trying to come out through my microphone. Yes, it is. Right, I'm going to hear the beep next time. Oh, well. That was, again, that was a lot. Who said that? The Watercolour Smith. Those hexagons were a lot of fun. I am inclined to disagree. I did not enjoy the hexagons. Well, there you go. I wish... I don't know. I think I know what is missing. I wish I'd got like some difference in colour up here on the roof and in the plants. I think that's what's stopping it look so... Shall I turn the alarm down, perhaps? I'm just going to... Let me just test the alarm, see if I can hear it. Because my problem is... I can't hear it. Right, so I'm just going to set that off again. Apologies that it's loud. There's going to be an alarm coming in a few seconds. Oh. Right, I'm going to turn that down a bit for you. Right. Yeah, I wish I'd done a couple of different colour choices there, but there you go. I should have finished my soup and let you adults do your thing. Did it not come out very well? Blue. Oh, I've lost you. You've gone up there. Blue. I can't read your name. I'm so sorry. Blue Ford Dippin. Might I suggest you get an easier username? It's very difficult to read. Let me see what everybody said. I think the gods of perspective can sense my fear with this one. Well, they definitely messed me up as well because I started doing my perspective going like the opposite way. This time I'm watching for the first one I enlarged the picture. I'm not as comfortable sketching from photos. I'm also not that comfortable sketching from photos. I do think I sketch differently when I'm sketching from photos to when I'm sketching from real life. But, you know, this is just a bit of fun, isn't it? Hi, Josh. Love watching you sketch. Thank you, Emily. Just catching up on what everybody has said. I think it looks great. It looks okay. I think I need to fart around with those a bit more. The greens look a bit flat for me. Ellis did it with pen. Good. Very nice. The Watercolour Smith. I'm just sketching. No painting here. It'd be a mess if I was painting as well. I think maybe I should just leave it as a sketch. Maybe the next one I'll just sketch. I'm just going to sketch it and not paint it. How about that? I'm going to try that. I think my teacher would say you could do better. I'm saying it to myself. I could do better, I think. I think I would probably get a note home saying, come and see me. Just blue is okay. Blue, okay. Blue. My dog is on the sketch. What do you mean your dog is on the sketch? Tried watercolour first. Result is Oh, watercolour first. Now there's an idea. I'm going to do that for one of the later ones as well. But I won't be able to dry. It won't dry quick enough. Unless I get the hairdryer. This was a doozy of a picture. Well, I don't think it's gone great for anybody by the sounds of things. Oh, I think just sketching is a great idea. Do you mean whether you're sketching from life or whether you're sketching from a photo? Sketching is sketching. My sketch was good and the wheels fell off with the paint. My dog is sleeping on the sketch. Can't draw. It's like when a cat's asleep on you, you can't do anything. I'm going to... Oh no, never mind. I was thinking maybe I could try and do a paint first and sketch later. But I don't have a place to plug in a hairdryer. I don't think. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'm just going to try and get this off and then I'm considering fixing the hairdryer. I wonder if I've got a plug over here. Spare plug. Give me a sec. Possibly. Martin,
Yes.
do you know what a hairdryer is?
Where is?
I think in the second bedroom there is a hairdryer. Hairdryer. Second order.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I'm going to get one and see if I can do it. I'm really struggling to get this off. I am going to move on to the next sketch in a minute, but I don't know how to get into here. How do you get it off? The first one came off really easily. Oh, there we go.
Here we go.
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
We're lucky.
Great. Got a hairdryer. I'm going to use that later. But I'm going to plug it in now so I have it ready. Talk among yourselves. Good, and it reaches. Great. Right, well, we'll get to that later on. And I found the edge of this, so I can take that off. So we can move on. Don't know why I've kept you on there. Here we go. That's really satisfying using the palette knife to cut through. I can't remember what the next picture is. You might already know what it is if you're on the community tab. Right, so, oh, remember to sign it. I mean, you might not necessarily want to sign everything. Sometimes I don't want my name to to be associated with things. Right. Bye bye, Italy. Thank you for sending that one. Okay. Anything before we're going on? Any questions or anything? There's nothing wrong with doing entire 20 minutes of sketching and ditching the paint. Absolutely not. No problem with that at all. All the sketches are going to have to be the same few colours as I've run out of palette space. Yeah. And no time to clean it. Go and clean it now. Go and clean it. I'll give you 1 minute. You can go and run it under a tap or something. Martin, you're sat right in front of me and you're writing me messages. Very good. Okay, what is the next one? Oh, okay. So this one is this one made me think weird things because it's Cathedral City Hall. It's got the word city in it twice. It's the Cathedral City is the name of the place, I believe. And it is the No. Cathedral City Hall. Yes. That is yes, thank you, Brenda. Brenda, is that Fashion Brenda that commented on my video the other day? I'm enjoying these actually. I've got no complaints. They're picking up water very well. They're very kind of juicy with the amount that they hold. I think they're a bit light though. They feel like I would maybe like a little bit more weight, but I like a weighty pen. And I like weighty cutlery, you know? I don't know, a bit of weight would make them feel a bit more premium, perhaps. But actually, I think on the box, no, maybe it wasn't on the box. Maybe it was on the website, perhaps. But it said that one of their selling points were that they were light because of the type of wood. It's a sustainable place for getting wood. I can't remember exactly what they said, but there's a reason for them being light, and they are intentionally light. So I'm not going to argue with that, but I just like a bit of heaviness. Because I don't know. I just think heavy feels like quality. But they are very nice. They're very juicy. If a brush can be juicy. Apart from that one has come with... Where are you? This one has come with like the hair is sticking out. Can I just pull that out? Oh, I've made it curly. Oh well, I'll sort that out another time. But there is a range. They've got lots of rounds. That one's almost like a rigger, but not quite. A couple of fan ones. The fan brushes are really good for putting big blobs if you want to do that, which I might try later. Good. I probably won't use these bigger ones so much. I don't really do work that's that big. But no, for now, no complaints. Quite like them. Cathedral City reminds me of cheese as well. Oh, I'd love some cheese right now. Oh, Martin, somebody has written to you that Blue has said, thank you, Martin, for the hairdryer.
Welcome.
You're welcome. Right, so whoever was cleaning their paint pot, I can't remember who it was, their palette, I hope you're back because we're going to go on with this one. Not so much perspective in this one. I think we can get the perspectives from the palm trees and these bollards at the front. Let's go. Maybe I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm only going to do sketching in this. That's it. No watercolor. There we go. Timer is on, and we're going landscape this time. I'm just going to do some drawing on here, though. So I think I'm going to go... Is that the third there? Oh, my pen doesn't like going on there. Yes, this is very nicely put into thirds. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say who sent it, by the way. This was Anfjart. I think that's some initials and then the word art after it. Yes, I'm not going to do some watercolor. I'm just going to do a little bit of planning. So then you've got one in here. I'm probably going to move those to center. Tree and tree. That's like halfway through each of those. And then this is where we're going to get the perspective from this one tree at the front. And then a slightly smaller one behind. And they're on boxes. Okay. And then that's almost like a square there. We've got some triangles. Arches. That arch is going to be the bane of my life, I can tell already. Oh, and then these arches as well. Right, let's see. Are you talking about on my... Let's pause. Pause. Someone doesn't see the next one. Is that on my community tab? Let me just check. Let me check why that is. Going to my community post. Yep, this one was posted 15 minutes ago. Oh, and actually you can see the one that's coming up afterwards as well. So let's press play again on that. Is anybody else struggling to see it? Right, I'm going to start with this little box that I've made in the middle. Square. Oh, I should have used a different pen. Oh, maybe you need to refresh it. Refresh the page. You've tried refreshing. Oh, I don't know why that is. You have it here too, if you want to... Sorry, where is it? It's here on the screen. Maybe it's too small though. When I took this to be printed out, the man in the print shop was like, wow, what a beautiful place. And I was like, yeah, it's in California, I think. And he was like, wow, you've been to California? And I was like, nah, it's not my picture. I can't see what's happening between those two sections. What's happening there? Does that go across there? Yeah, I think so. Right, that's what I'm going to do anyway. Right, I'm going to do my first palm tree coming up the side of here. I think that box that it stood on is going to kind of overlap a little. The same on this side too. They don't have many leaves, little short-haired palm trees. I like to do palm trees with a little, just a little line, and then I just do a zigzag around the outside. And to me, that says palm tree. Oh, I feel a little bit less stressed that I don't have to add paint this time. However, maybe I should not get complacent about that, because at the time will still sneak up on me. $13. Look at that, it's taken me 10 minutes to draw a box and a couple of palm trees. Oh, I'm stressing out now. I shouldn't have looked at the time. Some lines across there. And this is going to go across there. What is a civic hall? A city hall, sorry. Is it like a town hall? If it is like a town hall, this is very fancy. It looks like a casino. Tiny little bit of perspective in there in the archway. I wonder how much of this I'm going to get done. 11 minutes 23. Okay, not bad. So it's going to come through there and out a bit more. To the same line as this, that goes down to. Look, that goes across there, and that's where that is. Finding reference points throughout the image. Maybe I might just let that trail off to the side. I'm not really used to drawing things so symmetrical either. I'm enjoying it though. There are lights on that side, but there are not any lights on the other side. I wonder if the people who are sketching along with the larger image from the community tab, I wonder if you know which part of the image I'm talking about, if you're not looking at me. Is that a roof along there? It's like a municipality. I still don't really know what that means either. What's a municipality? Like a municipal in Spanish, I suppose, which is like a community centre? Is it a community centre? That's the tiles on that roof. I'm getting hungry. I've created a beast with this, haven't I? Committed myself to sitting down and not much else. Okay, I think we can go. Oh, they've got like a little flat basis to them. Oh, I forgot about the some little balls. Pardon? Less of that kind of talk around here. So that's on that one. So there's going to be some kind of other line here. A lot of straight lines in this picture. Do one arch, two arches. Okay, I've only really got space for three. So I'm only going to do three on the other side as well. And I do like to double line everything. So obviously that's what I'm going to do. These ones look a little bit smaller than those ones, but no pasa nada, as they say in Spain. Right, Martin? Exactly.
No pasa nada.
No pasa nada. No pasa nada.
Todo okay.
Todo okay. Everything's okay. Little bollards. Again, I'm going to just double line them all because that's what I do. Or triple lining. Goodness me. Who do I think I am? Oh, 5 minutes to go still. Good. Can add in some more details than this little black thing, whatever that is there. There's another one underneath it. One on this side. The symmetry's gone.
left.
5 minutes left, yes. I'm just trying to look for little details now that I've not added. Is that a person in there? Oh, I think it might be a statue. So, not very good at drawing statues or people, so I just do a little squiggle. And I'm like, oh, there you go, little statue in the middle there. Oh, some little bushes between and maybe in front of, really, each one of these archways. Again, I'm not going to focus too much on what kind of bush that is. I would have no idea anyway, even if you told me. These have all got a little like keystone thing above them. Quite like this. Oh, I need to write Civic Centre in there. Oh, there's a flagpole. Flag's not really flying though, it's just kind of hanging down. Oh, there's another flagpole on the other side. And those ones are flying. Are they? Yeah, they are flying. Look, there's one there. Is that two flags? I'm going to do two flags in it, why not? What else am I missing? I've drawn over it so much now that I can't see all the details. Right, I'm going to write Civic. Vic. Centre with the American spelling. But you can't see the other side of it, so it just says Civic Cent. Great. Alright, 1 minute. I'm just going to thicken up some lines to try and focus our eyes on this middle bit. Oh, I've missed out all these windows along here as well. I've not done it very central, have I? I've kind of... Should be a little bit more there, but never mind. 20, 30 seconds. Okay, we're going to make these dark. As if the lights are turned off in there. 6 seconds, quick. There it is. I'm just going to colour in this last little one, then it's done. Was the alarm a little bit less abrasive, let's say? Was it less shocking this time? All right, that'll do, I think. Not so bad. Oh, I could have done a little bit of shading in there. But never mind. Right. Oh. Let me do one more thing. Let me just colour these bits in. Because remember, I was looking to try and fix the community tab earlier. So I did miss a little bit. So I'm just going to colour that in. I'm going to allow myself that. All right. Right. There you go. Let's see. Let's have a little catch up. What's everybody said? Local government building. Oh, that's from Analia. That's the person who has submitted this, right? Maggie said, I sketched the first picture, watched the second. Now I'm sitting down to dinner. Watch surreptitiously. What does surreptitiously mean? I think I don't know my own language. Sketch is fantastic. Thank you. The alarm was less alarming. Good. I'm glad. Right. Let's get that along. Only 2 more to go. Do you think 5 is 5 too many? Is 5 too many to do? Should I do 4 next time or 3? Should I allow myself half an hour? Give me some feedback and I will take it into account. Oh, here we go. It's this bottom corner. A comical noise, like a fart noise. So when the alarm finishes, it just goes. Sydney, you loved that one in the end. Were you concerned? Did anybody paint it or did everybody just sketch? Oh gosh, I didn't realize you could see the top of my head all the time. Sorry about that. I should have worn a hat. Or maybe I should have written something on here like give me a like. Maybe I need a different camera angle. Maybe the camera needs to be there. Maybe next time. Let's see. Okay, less dramatic alarm tone. Right, next time I'll change that somehow. Fantastic picture, so much details. Those trees were great fun. I like drawing palm trees. Loved that one in the end. I painted it, but it was rough. Well, it's all part of it. Let it be rough. I did a very simple colour. That was a rather detailed sketch for 20 minutes. I just painted. That would be ideal, Emily. Was that the fart noise? I knew you'd like that one. Right. Let's move on, shall we? I think you're giving yourself very little time to colour too. Maybe 30 minutes per picture. Yes, perhaps. It's too long to draw in 20 minutes. Too much detail. Much details. It is too long to draw in 20 minutes. Much details. What? I don't really understand. Nothing wrong with your head. Right. We're going to move on to the next one. I really like this one. This is a whale sculpture. I think they said it was made out of a piece of driftwood or something. This is in Fort Scratchley in Newcastle, Australia. No one's looking at your head. We're all too busy having a nervous breakdown sketching. Yes, true. And the person who sent this just wants to be credited as a subscriber from Australia. So this subscriber from Australia is probably asleep at this time. There's too much details to do in 20 minutes. It's too much. Okay, maybe next time, in the next sketch session, maybe we'll do 3 of half an hour. What do you think? So this is supposed to be a whale jumping out of the water, which I think is pretty cool. And I'm going to use my Fude nib for this one. So let's go. I'm really looking forward to this one because I like these wiggly lines. All right, everybody ready? Pens in hand. Go. I'm probably going to do quite a lot of continuous line with this one. And I'm going to start with the whale. Just going to do the outline. Just looking at the shapes, not thinking that I'm trying to draw a statue or a whale, even though I know it is a whale. Looks like a man with a big nose. And I'm using this Fude nib just to try and keep it more loose. Right, I can see you all saying 3 30-minute ones is better, so that is what we will do next time. It'll keep the live a bit shorter as well, because I know we all have other things to do. Well, the watercolor smith is going. So thank you for joining. If you want to catch up on any more, they will be available to watch whenever you want. I like this. This is a good one. Can you see I'm trying not to put my head down? I'm trying to keep my head up this time. Yes, Ellis, I will put the video on my channel so you can watch it again later. And there's nothing wrong with your English at all. This is nice paper. This pen seems to just glide on it. Hey, I like that. Just seeing it on the screen, I think that was quite cool. Right, there's a lot of ink comes out of that, so I'm just going to let that just dry a little bit before I start adding some colour. I'm going to use my Daniel Smith and Winsor & Newton palette, and this might shock some of you, I'm going to use Daniel Smith Cerulean Blue, which I normally slag off because normally I don't like it, but I'm going to use it because I think the granulation, who am I? Granulation. I think the granulation is going to be quite nice. Let's see what I'm going to use a different brush just to see what happens. I'm going to use this 12. I don't know what you call this. Is this a cat's tongue? I think it's a cat's tongue. Let's see what happens with that. Just need to get the gum arabic off it first. You're a bit cold, Martin. You can turn the air conditioning off if you like. It's not hot anymore. He's like, we're in Spain and he's sitting there with a blanket around his shoulders. He's too cold. There we go. Right, I think that's right. Well, actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wet this first. And then I'm going to do a little wet on wet with it. Let me spray my colours. I find this cerulean is very hard to pick up as well. Does anybody else find that with Daniel Smith? Just this colour in particular. Right. Is this going to be my turning point with this colour? Because if you've been on my channel for a while, you'll know that I absolutely hated Moon Glow, and now I love it, and I'm probably going to use some in this. I think that was a good choice, that blue. Team Granulation. Are you in Team Granulation? Roots. Oops. Here we go, Moon Glow. So we're going to use Moon Glow in the shadows. And just let it do its thing. Maybe a little bit heavy. I'm just going to suck them up a little bit. Feels very quiet now the air conditioning's gone off.
Yes. I think I'm gonna sleep.
I'm going to use one of these little fans for little fan brush to, like I said, you can use it for splatters. Let's give it a go. If you want to splatter, you can hold another pen, another, what's this called, paintbrush. That's cool. Let me get some more of that granulating cerulean. We'll splash some of that around as well. Might give us the impression that the whale is jumping out of the water. Soak that up onto there. What happens if I use the fatter one, the bigger one? It's an even bigger fan. If I use that, will that give me bigger blobs? I didn't even realize I did it, but I did, didn't I? Granulation. Yeah, bigger fan, bigger blobs. If you don't mind me saying so. Let's get some green gold on the go. Maybe mix it with a little bit of olive green just to calm it down slightly. And there's green around here. That's about it. Let's get some more moon glow in there. Now the reason I didn't like moon glow, because I thought it made everything muddy, but I didn't really understand compound pigments at the time. But that's why it makes everything muddy, because it's got 3 different pigments in it, I think, already. So if you try to mix it, you can see it's got a bit of that green in it already. Look at the granulation there. If you try and mix it, it gets messy because it's got all of the different colours in there already. So it's got like a bit of red, a bit of blue, a bit of green. So then if you start mixing it with, I don't know, whatever other colour, like trying to mix it with a blue, it's already got blue and red and green in there, so you're technically mixing all four colours together anyway. If that makes any sense. Deepen those shadows. It's very quiet in here. 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Going to take a more precise brush, I think. Turns out I've not needed my water changing at all yet. My assistant and the water changer was not needed.
Sorry.
No, I don't need it changing.
No?
No, that's what I'm saying, yeah. You go back to sleep, don't worry. All right, what's going on there? Look at that. Can you see this? Gosh, I can't get it to focus on it. Oh, there you go. You can see it's got little wings. How do I fix that? Just come out of the packet like that. Maybe a bit of hot water might fix that. Ava Crab, you can watch it on the replay. It's going to be on my channel, and on the replay it will have chapter markers as well, so it should you can skip me talking all the rubbish and just jump into the good stuff. Cerulean blue. Don't know why this Aussie accent keeps coming out, Amy. I apologise. My Australian accent is terrible. Like you said, it was an attempted accent. I can hear Bonnie Tyler playing. Is that you, Martin? Bonnie Tyler. Was that you? No?
No.
Oh, it must have been on the street. Bonnie Tyler, what a legend. Lost a lot of legends this year. It's very sad. Reminds me of 2016. We lost a lot of icons as well. So it's 10 years. Is that the cycle? True, Amy. It is an Australian picture, so I can do the Aussie accent. Australia? Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, it sounded a little bit like like Ace Ventura. Really? Oh, gosh, I think I've lost the plot. I don't know if I ever had the plot, to be honest. If somebody has the plot, please return it to me, because I don't know what the plot is. I've been too busy talking rubbish that I haven't been looking at the time. I'm going to use this. I don't know why. Just feels like it might be a fun thing to do. Right. Well, I wish I had never done that. Trying to hide my mistakes. That's what I'm trying to do. Right, I'm not going to touch it anymore. That's going to have to do. The alarm. It's a new fart alarm. How was that? That was a fun one. I wish I had just, it's a skill to know when to stop. And just because I had the whole 20 minutes, I didn't need to do the whole 20 minutes, did I? I could have stopped earlier, I suppose. But that was a fun one. I enjoyed that. I liked that. I should have stopped. I shouldn't have put this, whatever mucky colour is. It's because I've mixed Moonglow with some... What did I mix it with? Burnt sienna? Ugh, I'm an idiot. I was just talking about how not to do that, and then I did it anyway. Right. How did you all find that one? Did people paint it? Did you sketch it? What did you do? Only one more to go, and we already know what's going to happen next time. Let's just put some of my brushes back in order. Good. I'm going to pop off for some dinner. Thank you for coming. I'm going to have some dinner as soon as I've finished this next sketch. That was good. I might do that one again. And not do this weird liney thing that I've just done to it. But it's all right. That was fun. Good. Maybe we should have some more kind of statues. I could do a statue-themed one or sculpture-themed one. What other themes would you see? Would you like to see? I've had a few castles, so I could do a castle-themed session. We could do sculptures. What else would be fun? Oh, sign it, guys. Oh, I never signed the last one. Don't want AI stealing it, do we? Bye. Yeah, I actually painted and finished it. It was quite an easier one to do, I think, for a 20-minute sketch, because there's not, it's kind of odd looking anyway, so if you kind of mess it up, it probably doesn't even look bad. Good. Right. Anything to say? Also, I went for the granulating colour and it worked great. Yeah, I think the granulating kind of adds to the texture of the sculpture, doesn't it? Right, let's do the last one and then we can all go and have some dinner. And I was just saying that I would probably never use these fat brushes on the end, these ones. Oops. I was just dropped my palette knife. I said that I'd probably not use these ones, but I'm actually going to. I'm going to use the biggest one. Why not? Go big or go home. So I'm going to go big because I'm already home. Right. This next one is going to be fun. Thank you. My shirt, this is a new shirt actually, and I got it from Springfield in Spain, which is a Spanish shop, and I went to go and buy it thinking it was going to be 39 euros, and when I got to the till, it was 13.50. Chuffed to bits with that, I was. Right. The next and final sketch is from Istanbul, Turkey. And this was submitted by Tonio. Oh, Sydney's just said they found the simplicity difficult on that last one. Well, this one's not so simple. A lot of detail going on in this one. So this is Istanbul in Turkey. He took this on holiday, and he said that he wanted to sketch it, but had never got round to it. So now we're all going to have the opportunity to do it. And this one I'm going to paint first and sketch on top, because I think I can do some nice strong lines with this. So if you're up for the challenge, we're going to what did I say? We're going to paint first, sketch later. I've got the hairdryer. People say, why do you have a hairdryer? You've got no hair. It's for my watercolour. Right. Let's go. I'm going to need another brush, though, to do the mixing. Let's take a big one. What colours am I going to need? Just going to, oh, yes, I'm going to get to use, I'm going to use some of my favourite colours that I hardly ever get to use. This is exciting. I'm going to use Turquoise by Rosa Gallery. I'm going to use Cobalt Teal from Daniel Smith. I'm going to use Quinacridone Rose from Rosa Gallery, and probably this colour, which Coral by Rosa Gallery. Let's go. So I'm going to start by mixing up some of the colours that I wanted. Actually, I'm going to take a not cadmium, what is it? Yellow ochre. I'm going to use this yellow ochre for the building on the far right. Winsor & Newton. Now I missed the simplicity of the last one. You're funny. Oh, I was wondering why that's so hard to pick up. I didn't wet them first. Oh, Martin's put the air conditioning on. Now he's too hot. And then I'm going to do the second building as Cobalt Teal. Well, it is actually more of a blue, but I just really want to use this colour. Maybe I could add some blue into it. I'm going to add a little bit of Rosa Gallery blue. Nice. Although, I think that might look a little bit like the teal I'm about to use as well. Quin Gold. Come on. Oh. Quinacridone Gold looks very much like the yellow ochre. So what are we going to do? Maybe maybe if we add a bit of a little bit of burnt sienna in there, just to change the colour slightly. Bit more, bit more, bit more. Oh no. Oh, I shouldn't be using my palette on top of my paper, should I? Oh, which colour was it? This one. Look at that colour when it comes. Oh, look at. Oh, I have kind of mixed it. Why have I done that then? Right, well, I'm going to leave that one as it is because that's just such a nice colour. Like that. I'm not going to use this one because it's almost the same. So I am just going to go back to using cobalt. No, sorry. Yeah, cobalt teal. Oh, look at those colours. Aren't they so fun? Gosh, that's taken 5 minutes of my time already, just mixing the colours. Right, let's go. I'm going to orientate this way. And we're going to start by wetting that. Martin, can you change my water for me?
Of course. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Both of them, please.
Which one?
Both. Right, and that is going to go on this side. So it's painting first, drawing later. Use whichever colours you want. They don't have to be the exact colours. Oh, now I'm waiting for my water. Gracias, señor. Thank you. Right, what's the next colour? I'm going to do the turquoise one. Just a little bit smaller than that one. Look at that colour. Is that not just the most delicious thing you've ever seen? Oh, yes. I need a Martin. I'm really glad he offered to come and help. He's like, do you need an assistant? I was like, I think I might actually. If he hadn't been here, I would have probably had a bucket of water, a bucket to tip all the old water in, and then a couple of bottles of water to fill the new one. Now, before I add these other colours, because I don't really want them to merge too much, I'm going to dry this. I've nearly used up half my time already, and I've not even done that much. Right, so let's do the quinacridone gold burnt sienna mix, which is a little bit smaller again. This is fun. I'm enjoying how this one's going, even though nothing has really happened yet. Yellow ochre onto this one that you don't really see much of. So I'm just going to let that one be there. Oh, there's like a little ready one that I've missed, which we'll maybe come back to. Now this pink, the coral. All right, actually, you know what? This red building, I'm not even going to bother painting it in. Right. Look at that. That came in useful, that big brush. There we go. You go back over there, you. Maybe I need to try and soak up some of that colour. Oh, I've used over half my time. Super speed. Right. Too much stuff here. Right, what should I use to sketch with? Somebody tell me. Am I using... Oh, I don't know where my lammy's gone. Well, I'm guessing I'm not using the lammy then. I'm going to use the Macaron fine liner. Why not? Let's go. Right. So I'm just going to draw on top of this now. You don't have to follow it exactly. In fact, I think the effect will look better if you don't. never been to Istanbul, so this is like kind of a fun way of pretending you're traveling, right? When people see these sketches in your sketchbook, they're going to be like, hey, when did you go to Istanbul? You're like, I didn't. Faster, faster. 5 minutes to go. Three minutes 46. Love that colour. Less than 2 minutes to go. Yes, I missed the simplicity of the last one. "35 seconds. The end is in sight. We can all go and have something to eat. And a beer." Ooh. There we go. Well, I think I would really enjoy doing that at a much more leisurely pace. But good, I like this idea. And I like this fat brush, actually, after saying that I was never going to use it. I actually really liked it. So, that's it. How did you all feel? A lot of detail in that one. Too much detail. Would it have been quicker to sketch it first and then paint on top? Possibly. Probably. Well, there you go. Ah, do you want to show everybody?
Okay.
This is... I'll take you back to the original sketch. This is the sketch that Martin did as he was copying. That's his first ever sketch, and he used the little Lightwish palette. Did you use the colours from in here as well? Okay, so those are the same colours that I have in this tin. He needs to practice. Isn't that good? Very cute. Once everyone said, loved the whole thing. Thank you so much for doing it. You can clearly see my lack of energy in the last one. Yes, I think sketch fatigue is a real thing. So, yeah. Going forward, well, this was the first one, so I knew we were going to learn things from this session. So, Amy says, that's awesome, Martin. I knew there was going to be some issues and things that we might have to address. And actually, I thought the issues were going to be technical issues, but they haven't really been so bad at all. So, I think next time maybe we'll do 3 or maybe 2. Maybe I'll make a poll. I'm going to put a poll in the community tab, and you can tell me what you think. A little bit of feedback would be appreciated as well. So thank you so much for joining me on this. If you want to send a photo, let me get back to me. If you want to send a photo to be sketched in one of the next sessions, you can send it down here. You can find the how to submit it and what I need you to submit with it. So I'm going to do this once a month, hopefully within the first week of the month each time. So fortunately today I was free and it was the 1st of September, but I'm going to try and aim for the first week of each month to do one of these. And this will be left up so you can watch it again. The photos will stay on the community tab if you want to have another go. I might have another go at this one, for example. I might have another go at the whale as well. I really enjoyed that one. But thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for making this possible by sending me all your wonderful photos. And yeah, that's it. Things might change for next time. Probably less photos and maybe not 2.5 hours long. But thank you. And thank you, Martin, for your help. Thank you. That's it. See you in the next one. Bye.